I got my moonshine back this
Ooh,
morning.
boy. Ooh, everyone's looking real tasty. Real tasty.
Wow.
Morning moonshine.
When
Morning
you drink as much
Norm.
moonshine as Kark, you're bound to lose track of your moonshine. Morning Norm to you there,
Well,
Kark.
you sound drunk already, Alabaster.
Hey, if
What
you
you got in
stay
that
drunk, you don't
coffee
gotta
cup?
get drunk.
Oh, and look at you, Bunsen. You got so stressed out your hair turned back to gray.
That is true. That is true. My the stress of whether or not America will see another stimulus, and
Mm-hmm.
also my Christmas bonus ain't what it used to be.
Oh,
Oh.
Christmas boned us. Yeah, that's what it feels like, huh?
I'm surprised anybody's getting a bonus this year, much less a job. Too real? Is that
Yeah.
too real? Good morning, Norm.
Oof.
Morning, Norm.
Morning, Norm.
Yeah.
Morning, Norm. I don't
It's
even want
very
to
rough
think
out there,
about it.
Sleepy.
Oh, it is rough.
Yeah. Yeah. With you as always here, I am Alabaster Finger Guns bringing you the morning news drunk, but, functioning alcoholic style. So that's some fun stuff there.
I am
Well,
Card Clark, and I got my moonshine ready to go from last night, and we're doing this in the morning time.
That is true.
hell yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us at
Oh,
7 a.m. this fine morning. Um, some interesting batch of news over the weekend.
yeah. Let me kick things off. According to a tweet from President Trump, his personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, has tested positive for the coronavirus. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Giuliani has been visiting swing states nonstop in a bid to overturn the results of the election in favor of Trump. Though there's no telling when he caught it, experts doubt Giuliani is a super spreader since no one will go within 6 feet of him. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Stings.
Oh dear. He's been asking for it. I first of all, I appreciate that Trump is the one that's notifying the public. Not
Yeah.
not Giuliani, not his doctor, but it's Trump. I assume that this is what Rudy will be getting instead of a pardon this Christmas from Trump.
Mm.
It's, I assume this is the new "you're fired," but updated for 2020's needs.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness, you're right.
Very true.
Trump is tweeting it, and 100% he got it from Trump. 100%. I have no doubt in my mind they were swapping breath there, with all the
Mm-hmm.
sweat and with all the hair coloring, with all that stuff. Definitely he got it from Trump.
Yeah, no, I just want to know, is a new symptom of COVID sweating mascara out of your hair plugs? Because I saw a photo of Giuliani, and I'm pretty sure that that's what was going on. And I think that I'm a little bit worried for the general population if people are going to be walking around looking like, a Tim Burton nightmare. No, thank you.
Oh, Lord. Well, speaking of nightmares, MasterCard
Mm.
is investigating claims against adult website Pornhub that alleged videos on the site depict instances of child sexual abuse and rape. If the reports are
Mm.
true, Pornhub void under be able to accept Visa or MasterCard payments, and Discovery cards would again become the preferred card of perverts everywhere. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still true. Still true all these years later. I mean, how do you think the dark web fuckos at Velvet Rope feel about this? I mean, sure, they've still got their lucrative crystal meth exchange, but if people are viewing illegal images, they're now doing it on Pornhub. That's got to sting, Velvet Rope.
Right. Well, I find it a little crazy as well and alarming that MasterCard is only investigating claims allegedly. Let's call a spade, a rape, and a sick fuck a man. Okay, okay, all right. Not all men, but man, I gotta say, you are not representing yourselves very well out there. So let's clean it up a little bit. Not rape the little children.
Absolutely.
Or anybody, really, for that matter.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, no rapes.
Well,
Zero rapes.
Or,
yeah.
well, you could come over to... No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Zero
I'm
children.
so hard. I
Clark,
almost
you're
said
not
something
that
real
desperate,
terrible.
okay?
I don't think we're there
Cool.
yet. I don't think.
Don't call
We're not
HR
there.
for that, Clark. Do not
not.
call HR for that,
Well,
okay?
All right.
That's great.
But
Ooh.
you know, sometimes there's the only way you're getting... No, that's Tyler. Okay, Ken, news done. Next story. Next, before HR comes running and string me up.
But this is. But seriously, this is
The verbiage.
a big chance for Bitcoin. They could totally make money. I'm just saying, someone's got to make a. Someone needs to make a buck
Crypto.
off of all this.
That's true. You know they're gonna jump in on that Bitcoin. I
It's
don't know
crazy.
who's in charge of Bitcoin. That's what I
One of the lesser cryptos. You never can tell. Someone's trying to make a name out there, and they want to live that Lambo and illegal porn lifestyle. I mean,
You're wild.
not my bag, but it's somebody's bag, presumably.
You're
would
wild.
definitely, if they did that, we would definitely make a lot more money if you were investing in Bitcoin. It's a great way to make money. Let's put it out there.
Let's
Come
put it
on,
out there. Absolutely.
Pornhub, just use Bitcoin.
I don't care. I don't have Bitcoin. Don't.
Well, I do.
Well, speaking of putting it out there, a COVID-19 vaccine has been approved for emergency use in the UK, and some patients could receive the treatment as soon as tomorrow. That makes them the first Western country to approve the release of a vaccine. When asked when doses of the vaccine will be available in the U.S., British health officials responded, "Hard to say. It really depends on when the government starts caring about its people."
Ooh.
It's a dunk.
Yeah.
That's a dunk.
Oof. Let's watch it happen. I'll watch it happen. I will watch it happen. I will not be the first one. I am not moving to wherever they're gonna give it. What will we turn into? Lizards? Superheroes? Guys, folks, I'm just saying, COVID was just the beginning. We're in for a real awakening pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah.
Clark thinks we're turning into chuds. Yeah,
That's right.
could happen.
That's right. These are the best of
Yeah.
times right now. The best of times. You're going to say, wow, I thought 2020 was bad. 2020 was pretty good compared to this year. Oof. I'm not looking forward to it.
Definitely.
I just want to know, how much can one vaccine really help a country's health? I mean, they've been eating coal and kidney pies for a millennia, and they only stopped using leeches as a means of bloodletting last August. I mean, this vaccine's not going to bring them all the way to healthy. You know what I'm saying? Chow chow.
They don't even use braces there either.
Oh my God, they don't use toothpaste.
No way. Oh, that's crazy.
They use laundry detergent. Jesus,
That's
Ooh.
Well,
Where's the lady
I'm
enamel?
sensing some shady backroom deals here. For the UK to be prioritized over the United States. All right, so I'm sure that the Illuminati lizard lovers, like Kark here, I'm sure that this is gonna hit home with. With some old blood, you know what I mean? Royal family negotiating the official me first. I'm sure that the Proud Boys are going to be very upset that their father didn't get them the vaccine for this Christmas. You Proud Boy? Are you Proud Boy?
Right.
Oh,
Speaking of Christmas, all of Southern California and the San Joaquin Valley, an area which comprises 85% of California's population, are under a stay-at-home order as of 11:59 last night. The lockdown is expected to last at least through Christmas, meaning that in addition to wearing masks and avoiding crowds, residents should hang their stockings with lots of care.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ouch. Yeah. Let's
Ouch.
hope Santa Claus social distances, right? I mean, I just have to put it out there. You know, I think our moral barometers are out of whack when we see an official acting in the interest of public health and asking how it can be avoided. I mean, understand, I'm no saint here. When they tried to outlaw Satanist blood orgies, I protested out of principle on religious freedom. I mean, orgies are awesome, right? But blood? No. But I mean, the numbers just don't lie. And sometimes principles have to yield to common sense. Such is the case with Christmas and COVID, such is the case with blood orgies.
I've never been in a blood orgy.
I've
Just do a regular orgy and you can pretty much picture how a blood orgy would go.
Well, California's definitely violent. What's going on, Kark?
Well, I personally think that it's ridiculous, this lockdown. Okay, I spoke to someone today, and she is living in New York, and there isn't a lockdown. In fact, they're eating inside restaurants, and they had it worse than us. So something is definitely fucked up. The strip clubs are open out here. They're allowed to be open, but not the outside restaurants.
I didn't know. I didn't know about the strip clubs. That's good news.
Is that a fact?
No, that's good to know. Let's do that instead of Pornhub.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Well, I see that California is attempting a large change here. And I'm sure that it's all in the political interest of Gavin Newsom here. Hey, if Gavin Newsom can't run for president at this exact moment, he's gonna have to make California have a president instead of a governor. Hey, the children's blood that he drank will wear off in 8 years, so he has to act now. All right, at least that's what the old woman said to him outside of the opera.
Yeah. Hey, if he's drinking children's blood, I know of a Pornhub-sponsored orgy that he might be interested in. I'm just saying. I'm not going. I don't do that.
Well,
But he can go. I'm not going to judge.
you're not convincing me there, Alabaster.
It'd be rough.
I know about a lot of orgies. I can't be in multiple places at once, and neither can... You know what? I'm just going to stop right now before we have to call HR. Okay? How about that?
You know what? Here's
The
story.
phone's dead. We've been trying to call HR.
I know.
As I mentioned before, the strip clubs are open, but churches were not allowed to be open. So this minister, he opened up his church under the premise that it was a strip club. But in in the beginning of his sermon, he did a little striptease just so that he wouldn't be fined. Now, how silly is that?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
That's a lot of church for a lot of people. That's how they get their God in. Yeah.
That's wild. I
And the jollies.
gotta check that out. That's seems like a real sexy story. It seems.
That's right.
I gotta check that out.
The first church of Chippendales. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Why not?
Hey,
My good Lord swings both ways.
Christ died.
But let me
stripping.
tell you guys.
Go ahead.
Hey, yeah.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
He was scantily clad on that crucifix. He definitely was.
That's a good one for Easter. Now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's Christmas time. So moving on Thursday, a third monolith was spotted, this time on Pine Mountain in Central California, This new monolith wasn't attached to the ground like the last two and could have been tipped over with a good shove. Scientists now speculate that the object is a prop for the popular alien show, Humans Crush Each Other with the Darndest Things.
What did I say? Did I not say there would be a third one? Did I not say that? Did I not say those exact words? Okay, look, this could be a fake one, but it was 200 pounds. So, had to be a bunch of men that climbed all the way to the top of Pine Mountain.
Definitely.
It's crazy, y'all. Y'all should be freaking out a little bit more.
I think we need.
There's an award for it. A reward for it. An award, reward.
It's true. The drones. Hey, it happens. It happens.
I mean, I also heard that the one in Romania was shoddily constructed, similar to this one, and I think we're actually dealing with copycat aliens on the two most recent monoliths, and I just have to challenge the aliens. Be a little goddamn original, you freaking extraterrestrials. I mean, come on. Stop sending the same damn hunk of junk and, give us, what would a good, the cure for diabetes? I don't know. Think of something. Come on, aliens. Jeez.
Well, it's hard to come up with a third iteration of a joke. Had I originally known that there was going to be a cinematic universe of monoliths, I would have, planned ahead and planted some seeds so to have a proper callback and a third joke. But hey, of course California had to have more than just one monolith. Okay? Couldn't just leave it at one, because even California is jealous of California when it has more Instagram likes than itself. So leave it to Californians to stage another monolith. Oh my God, look at this random monolith I found in my backyard. They're liars. These influencers, they're all lying.
Now, Bunsen, I know that you probably would create a monolith in the back of your yard. You got a jukebox and you got a surfboard. You got all kinds of stuff in your home there. I'm sure you got a monolith lying around between your legs somewhere, anywhere.
Well, I do like to collect, just like I've collected antiques and I've collected ex-wives.
It's like I'm collecting mental images of that third leg you got there, Sleepy. Hello. Invasion of the tripod people.
Oh, Lord. I guess I should just disappear, huh? And put the two of you together there. All right.
Wow.
All right. I'm back
subtle.
to
Subtle
stop
card.
what's
Very
happening.
subtle.
Well, speaking
I miss the
of,
days when I could lick his cheek in person. Yeah.
Oh dear.
We'll do it now. Do it right now. Go ahead.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, lick.
Oh my.
Lick it.
Oh my.
Cyber me.
Lick 'em black, baby.
Oh, we're cybering right now in front of.
It tastes like blueberry pancakes.
Okay, break it up, boys. Break it up.
Well, speaking of staying together as a community and glad that we're all with each other, we just wanted to point out the Pack Theater is a wonderful theater in the United States of America, but more specifically in Los Angeles. It supports a wonderful community. If you can toss them $1, or if you're interested in taking a class, they've got online classes. And if this ever picks back up again, if Gavin Newsom ever opens up California, hey, maybe catch a show. But I believe they're switching this. They're switching this Twitch channel to Pack TV. Pack TV, which will be a brand new face for this network, this Twitch channel. I don't know how to. But also
Stream? Yeah. Wow.
The wonderful writers behind this show: Garrett Mendes, Jolene Kim, Zach Hillman, and don't forget, also April Ladshaw.
I hear things.
I
hear
good things.
phenomenal things about them.
Oh yeah. And I also hear.
Of course, you guys should give them a like, give them a follow. Just throw any sort of social capital that you can their way, because they sure aren't making any real capital for working on this show. But ciao to their bank accounts. Put in a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears on this show, and they just want your interest. They want your eyeballs on their page. Go ahead and follow those crazy cats.
Follow these people, and if you're on Patreon.com/Jolene Kim, check out Miss Jolene Kim and her characters.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right. Why don't you just become a member for just $1, $5, $10, or $20? It is her birthday on Friday, so you might want to send her a little birthday present. Go ahead and do that. She'll be very happy, and she'll love you forever.
That's true. And
well, happy birthday to the unhinged hobo that I've heard of frequently from you, Kark, Jolene Kim. I hear she's a real just bag of fucking
dicks,
crazy.
That's
so
right.
Good luck with that.
She's just a bag
fucking
of dicks.
Yeah.
Well, I hear it.
That's kind of bag there is.
I forgot what I was going to say.
What were you going to say now, Sleepy? Wake up. We were saying we hear she's a real bag of.
Oh, it was.
She's a real bundle of crazy. What were you gonna? Where were you?
No,
gonna
but
say,
it was
Sleepy?
going somewhere.
Unload.
She's been in and out. Wandering around.
That broad belongs in a booby hatch. Go ahead, just say it. Whatever is in your heart.
Hey, she needs to be set free. Set free out into the wilds of Nebraska. All right, she's dying to be in the center of the United States, Lincoln, Nebraska.
I'm gonna turn her into a monolith and stick her up on top of the White House.
Yeah. That is why they don't let Sleepy in the yacht club anymore. It's a mouth like that. Oh my goodness. That restroom said gentlemen, not scoundrels, sir. You better watch yourself.
That's wild. That's wild. I don't remember.
Wow.
I'm gonna remember it 3 years from now, and
you're getting old.
I'm getting old in my years. Well, speaking of things that the need for change and new things, a new report suggests that microwave radiation is the source of the so-called Havana syndrome, which has caused debilitating headaches and dizziness for dozens of U.S. diplomats in China and Cuba. Sadly, the report couldn't uncover the causes of Moscow syndrome, which leaves diplomats chopped into tiny pieces and are later fed to Vladimir Putin's hounds.
What I want to know is what the hell is happening here? And why aren't these workers working at home? Hello, if they were at home heating the coronavirus, this wouldn't have happened. Why are you working? Why are you working in a building?
It's been going on for years, Kark. It's been going on since 2016. Yeah.
Well, I know that. But we're in a pandemic here. They shouldn't be out and about. They should be home with their masks on.
It's true. It's disturbing. It's crazy. I mean, I think it's a good time to say goodbye to humanity. We couldn't deal with COVID, and now there's some serious radiation poisoning happening from coincidentally communist countries. Someone's trying very hard to make America great again.
But it's the Americans that are getting all these headaches.
No, but
yeah.
But
Americans would never let their own die to make a political point, would they?
I think these Americans need to go back home. I think, yeah, they're trying to kill the Americans.
Well, I think they're. Well, it's obviously everyone's making enemies left and right. We're left and right. It's wild.
That's right.
Yeah, I just want to know when are we going to do a spur check on those fellas, those diplomats. I mean, if that microwave radiation cooked their gonads, they could be jizzing out half-formed foundlings. I mean, it'd be like something out of science fiction. I just pictured in my head. Could be grotesque and hilarious. Who knows? I'm just curious to see what comes out.
Well, I think, if they should use vitamin B2, that helps to take away all the headaches. Helps with my migraines. If you have migraines and you don't know what to do, use B2. Not B12, not B2.
Good to
Take
know.
2 in the morning, take 2 at night, and do it until they disappear. That's right. You're welcome. That's very interesting. A lot of people don't know this. Anyways, speaking of things that people didn't know, on Thursday night, the House of Representatives passed the Big Cat Public Safety Act, a bill banning the private ownership of big cats, such as tigers and lions. The bill passed with bipartisan support, with exemptions on a strictly Siegfried and or Roy basis.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm sad to hear this. I mean, this is going to have the most detrimental effect on country songwriting. I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw a man. Let's see Dirk Bentley come up with something half that good. You know what I mean? I don't care how good his ass looks in those jeans. He's nowhere near the man that the Lion King was. Tiger King, excuse me.
You getting all mixed up, that coffee.
Yeah, no, I'm getting my black mom white dude in Oklahoma. It's tricky. It's rough in these streets.
Wow. May have missed a portion of that, but I loved it. I loved every second of it.
I guess it's just weird. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just wanted. I'm hoping that we maybe take a look at the restrictions that we have on people who own small cats as well. Because I've got some serious concerns with the amount of cats that will be anxious and lonely if this pandemic ever ends. So they've been spending so much time with people.
That's right.
Puss in Boots, yeah.
But I was gonna say it takes, I guess, a hit documentary during the pandemic to get anything done in this country. If you want anything done, go ahead and make a documentary. I schedule it during a pandemic so that it will be a real hit in the country. And then the House of Representatives will go and do something about it.
And while you're at it, maybe feed your husband to some of your tigers, Carol Baskin. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
Way suspicious, am I right? Whew. Oh.
You're telling me. You're telling me.
In German news, that's anything but germane, Renata Wendel, a 81-year-old woman, has passed away and left $7.5 million to her neighborhood district and community. Wendell specified in her will that the funds go toward community projects and enrichment, and not her ungrateful grandchildren who never call.
All right, you see, that's why I'm always nice to old people. Always nice to old people, especially when they live next door. You never know what can happen. I got a bunch of old people around here, and I'm always trying to take out their trash for them. Feed them all my leftover food.
Altruism. Yeah, wow.
It's true. Old people are like raccoons. We gotta... well, I'm sure her community will thank her with a kick-ass bench, or maybe even a building. But is anyone asking how this old woman came to acquire $7.5 million and not spent it all in your golden years like some asshole?
Right. Why wouldn't you just, I mean, $7.5 million. My goodness. If you knew you were about to die, wouldn't you want to spend it all?
You know, at least.
I feel like we're probably being hampered by the conversion rate here. That's probably only like 500 euros or something. I mean, Europe's fucking lapping us all the time. I mean, I would not be surprised, you know?
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Ugh, yeah, tell me about it. I mean, I just want to say, as someone who's been to Germany and studied German for a little while, people are always shitting on how cold and calculating the German people are. But I mean, they're actually quite warm and welcoming, very friendly, loving people. I mean, as long as you're on time and a properly formatted Excel spreadsheet, they love you. Great people.
It's crazy. I've never been to Germany, but I know that you used to study German.
Whole country.
Oh, you used to study German. I
did.
knew some German people. I knew a count, or I know a count. I know a man. He was a count, and he bought my Mustang, and then he got married to a black girl, and they took away his title. They said if you marry her, you can no longer be a count. So he said, all right, I love her. So he's no longer a count, but he looks like a count.
Well, that is wild. That is very wild. It's crazy.
It's a tangential story for sure. Yeah, wow.
That's right. You never know when my stories are real or when they're fake.
Or if or when or why.
That's right.
Carg in the morning.
That's
Moonshine.
right. Carg in the morning. Morning shine, sunshine.
Morning, Carg.
That's right.
Well,
tell us some more of your shines, your moon shines in the morning.
That's right.
We're gonna run out of we're gonna run out of alcohol to drink if we keep talking about everyone's moonshine.
I got a bathtub full of bootleg hooch. If you guys, I can toss it to you through the window. You just got to keep the distance. That's all I ask.
All right, I'll take it as long as you're not taking a bath in that hutch.
That's why I got 2 tubs, baby. One's just for the bathtub gin. That's all. That's it.
All right.
That's wild. Well, we've all gotten a little bored during this Rona, and nothing sucks as much as tuning into a show that just to have it unravel at the very end, Stephen King. But that's why we created a convenient rating system to let you spot the difference between a winner and a loser, and we call it Holly Norm or Mornin Wood. Hey, Alabaster, tell us why he's sprung on the vampire sitcom What We Do in the Shadows. Take it away, Alabaster.
Well, thank you for the intro there, Sleepy. This is a great show. This is, of course, co-created by Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clement, and based on a movie that they did several years ago of the same title, starring predominantly the same cast. I've never actually seen the movie, but the show is phenomenal. I'm not a person who gives 2 poo-poos about any vampires or zombies or werewolves or any of that stuff. I love the horror genre, but you know, most of that monster stuff couldn't really care a hang for it. This really got me into the mythology of vampires, and they play characters that are centuries old, and they all have just amazing tales about their lives in countries that no longer exist. There are just great characters up and down this sitcom, and they get deeper and funnier as the show goes on. Perhaps my favorite character is Colin Robinson. Now, what makes Colin Robinson interesting is he's not a normal vampire. He's an energy vampire, which means that he steals your energy just by drawing you into an incredibly long and boring conversation about anything from Q-tips to file tabs. And oh boy, did it go on. Great show. I really can't recommend it highly enough. It is a total Mornin Wood for me, and I say that as someone who's been to several orgies and a couple of blood orgies, and you know, even though this was a show about vampires, the blood stuff didn't turn me off altogether. So go out and check it out. It's great.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Kark, any thoughts?
All right. Well, I watched like half of the pilot just a little while ago because I knew we were going to review this, and so I tried to squeeze it on in there, and I thought it was real funny. I was like, I should be on that show. I should be on that show. Why have I not auditioned to be on this show?
Absolutely.
I would be a great silly, funny. I love it. I'm not sure. I didn't watch any of it really. I watched like 5 or 10 minutes of the pilot. So I'm about to go after we get off the show. I'm gonna go watch the rest of it. So I think it was like if your wood started pumping a little bit of blood in there, and it was that's what I'm gonna give it, a morning dripping blood.
You got a half mast. You got yeah.
It was just like whoa.
You got a bit of a dribbler. Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah. It wasn't flapping
yeah,
around.
you're not hammering nails with it, but you're
right.
you know.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Blood rushed into that wood.
Oh well, oh my.
Good thing HR's phone doesn't work after that little portion of conversation, right?
It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely wild. Well, What We Do in the Shadows is certainly a hilarious show, and it's the. Sorry, I thought I just sneezed.
It sounded like a vampire.
Sorry.
Yeah. You trying to tell us something, Sleepy? Are you turning into the undead?
It came on strong, but I'm back. I'm back. Well, this show is definitely well versed in character. It's got a decent backstory. For every character involved. Not just your kind of will they, won't they leads or anything like that. But every character's kind of got their own individual wants and goals, and you could watch each of them individually, kind of in their own vignettes, for a while. But this show isn't done in vignettes or like a sketch show. It's actually, fun adventures, and this isn't a spoiler other than the fact that you just gotta watch it to find out which episode. But Mark Hamill shows up in one of the seasons.
Ooh.
And I highly recommend you watch the show to find out which one that is. But it's I think this is
he shows up more than once. He's great. Yeah.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
He was
Luke
originally
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
Oh, Luke Skywalker. All right.
The voice of the Joker. Yeah.
Well, what is very very interesting is that I think this is a first for Mornin Norm, and that I too have a Mornin Wood, or at least have positive feelings for the show. So I think I also have to give this a Mornin Wood.
We're all experiencing arousal for the show.
There's only two and a half woods here.
Two and a half.
It's not
right,
3 yet.
Not quite a full third.
She's got a flopper, yeah.
But it's the most woods we'd ever got.
It's true.
This show is bonerific. You got to take it from us. This is